the Sun card together, it's crazy. From different decks, you're finally getting that success, maybe that recognition for some. Like, I just started saying you're getting success recognition for some of you. The next card is Six of Wands. I swear I never. What is up, guys? What is going on? Today we're going to be doing your June tarot reading. Watch this if you Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We will be focusing today possibly a little bit more on your career finances. But again, it's a general reading. I'm pretty sure love messages will come through as well. Anyway, guys, let's get started. We have a lot going on astrologically, as you know, right? In the months of June, we are, Mercury is going to go direct in the sign of Taurus. Gemini is going to go back into Gemini in its own placement. We're going to have Venus go into Taurus, Gemini as well. We're going to have Mars going to the sign of Aries. Mars is going to be in the sign of Aries. So I really feel like for a lot of you guys, interestingly enough, the months of June, even astrologically speaking, and we've seen this in a previous extended as well, where I started going into your astrology, basically we are going to see the kind of energy where if, let's say, you don't have your SHIT together, months of June is going to be when you're going to get it together. And again, why am I saying this? First of all, when Mercury goes retrograde in its own sign and then also enters Taurus, for a lot of you, focus could be on finances. Focus could be, even though I know that it's not your second house necessarily, right? Unless you are like a Taurus or Aries rising. Still, when Mercury is touching Taurus and when Mercury is in its Gemini, in the sign of Gemini, basically there is big focus on managing something. So you could be finding yourself managing your affairs, whatever those things are. As well, because Mars is going to be in the sign of Aries, which is your ruling planet, your ancient ruling planet. Because it is going to be entering the sign of Aries, it's going to be in the sign of Aries. It's actually entering the sign of Aries in end of May. There's going to be this increased focus on just getting stuff together, making sure your finances are working well, you have your debts paid off. By the way, I'm just going to give you an example, especially for Scorpio rising, but Scorpio sun and moon as well. If you guys, let's say you have debt, you can make a lot of money, but if you're not careful, right, with the credit card, stuff happens, right? If you really want to focus, of course, not financial advice by any means, but but it's actually a good advice, but if you really want to focus on paying off your debts, any kind of stuff, months of June, going to be an excellent time to do this. Why? Because Mercury in Taurus and Gemini, really, your brain might be really able to figure out how to do things in an efficient way. And also Mars and Aries in your 6th house, it's really going to be very auspicious time for that. But anyway, having said all that, let's open the portal for abundance for my Scorpios. May you all be blessed with riches and prosperity. So let's see. Let's see, guys, what's gonna come up. Let me actually do this. Haven't done this in a while. We, of course, have the new moon in the sign of Gemini. I believe it's going to be 9th degree of Gemini in months of June. So definitely for a lot of you, there is a focus on shared resources, especially if you're Scorpio rising, but also if you're Scorpio sun or moon. Gemini is your 8th house, which deals with shared resources with your partner, any kind of money you receive from the bank, any kind of investments, money from investments, basically not just the money from your paycheck, but all kind of money that, all kind of resources that are available to you. So the new moon there, plus Mercury going back, coming out of shadow in that area of your life, means you will really be figuring out something financially. So let's see. Still wants to shuffle, weird. Interesting. We have here meat talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. We have here horned cactus, resourcefulness. I'm seeing somebody lives in Arizona. I'm hearing word Mesa, Arizona. I think it's a place there. We have first breath, beginner's mind. Maybe you're going to Arizona. Something about Arizona. Texas as well. Deep diver, diving into a task. Let me take a few more. We have beloved, radical acceptance. We have unmarked trail, revelation. We have stranger, curiosity. And we have heart home, compassion. Very interesting. I feel like in the month of June is going to be an interesting time where you will really prioritize whatever, it's gonna sound weird, but like you will really prioritize whatever the most important things for you in life are. So like, let's say if you've been feeling for a while, you need to get this detox, state where maybe you're eating really healthy, exercising every day, or whether you feel like this is the time for you to really start something new. I'm getting for a lot of you, there could be new beginning within your career or some kind of thing you're either studying or some kind of thing, you're embarking on some kind of new journey. And we have here unmarked trail, revelation next to stranger, curiosity. What I feel from this is for a lot of you, you are okay with doing something either for the first time or not knowing fully how to do something because you feel like the time has come for you to get out of your comfort zone. There is really a very big possibility for you. Maybe you're starting to invest. Maybe you're starting to, just like dive into something that maybe you were aware existed, but you weren't, like you were just sort of dipping your toes into. And now I'm just getting that like you will be guided into this new journey where you feel basically this hunger, like you're ready for more. You'll be guided there. I also feel that for a lot of you, you just really want to get started, let's get this party started. I'm hearing you have this beginner's mind. You feel like even though there is such crazy planetary energies around and there's so much going on right in the world, you feel like it's now or never. It's interesting because I was thinking a lot about the subject of, how you are risk averse or, a lot of people living in fear, right? Like to not start the things that they want. And when you are aware that your time on this earth is finite, it pushes you to take so many more risks, right? It pushes you to really go and live and really feel like what it's like, what it means to be alive, what it means to be human in this world. And I just get that for a lot of you, this moment maybe have come because you are now like, you know what? Maybe this is not the right time. Yes, maybe planets are retrograde. If you're gonna live your life waiting for every single alignment to be perfect, you might be waiting a while. Sometimes as crazy as planets are, as crazy as everything in the world is, you just have to take that leap of faith towards the things that you want to experience in life, whatever those dreams you have. And I'm getting like for a lot of you, this is going to be the months or the time whenever you discover this video where you really are going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go after my dreams. I have this beginner's mind. My life today is the first day of the rest of my life. I'm gonna go for it. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're gonna be really, you're gonna be really diving into the task. You're gonna be really diving into basically like starting some kind of journey that's important for you. Again, for some of you, you already might have started this, so you are sort of like continue on that, because that's again been an energy that I've been seeing in Scorpio readings for the past few months. But it also has to do with you understanding that maybe there was difficulty in the past for you to accept certain parts of yourself, to accept certain elements of yourself. Maybe you felt not good enough to start certain journey. Maybe you felt like, you know what, all these people, yeah, they are so cool and they have this projects or whatever. Maybe like you felt, oh, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not interesting enough. Like let's say starting a YouTube channel, right, of some sort. Well, these people are so talented and so beautiful, but what if I'm not interesting enough? So many people stop themselves, right, to experience, their dreams. And I'm getting there is something where you're getting a push, maybe some family member, maybe somebody around you just giving you, it could be even like your spirit guides, giving you that push and like remind you how loved you are and you deserve to experience everything you can in this world. And you're being guided to basically, take a chance on something that you've been stopping yourself to take a chance from. There's of course this energy, like I said before, also you really taking care of your body and you also becoming very resourceful. Sometimes we are struggling to achieve things, not because necessarily we are not talented enough. I mean, no one, can, like, even if you are the greatest, let's just say film director of all time, you cannot realize your ideas without the right team, without the right resources, without you knowing how to manage all of that. So I'm finding like, I think you're going to be finding a way how to use your resources, connections, talents, abilities, energy, whatever that is, in a better, in a more efficient way in the months of June. And yeah, basically it's going to be like, you know, a major life change for a lot of you guys. This is looking wonderful. Let's just take one more card from this deck and we'll continue to a different deck. Wailing Tree, reconciliation. And for a lot of you, it feels like almost you're reconciling something within yourself, where maybe you've abandoned a dream before, you've abandoned a part of yourself. We all go, I think, through like one way or another, whether it's in work or a relationship, where we are not, like, I don't know any person who's been from day one till their last day, like always 100%, you know, on their mission, whatever that is. Maybe some people are, I don't know for sure, but there is something where if you feel like you've abandoned, or if you feel like you basically, I'm hearing, betrayed a part of yourself, certain dream, certain promise you made to yourself, you're going back to that. So it's very interesting. Now let's see what's going to come up with tarot. It's very interesting reading. We have here Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles. We also have Queen of Wands. For some of you, there is something about stepping into the light. We have Seven of Swords. And we have here Ten of Cups with a Seven of Cups. See, the thing is, I feel like what's been stopping some of you when it comes to, I feel like it's a journey to abundance, a journey to dream fulfillment. I feel like what's been stopping you is that maybe you had too many options. You know, I've seen so many people who are not in a bad place in life, to be honest. Like, they might be okay financially, have education, have different friends, connections and stuff like that. Like, but they just feel so overwhelmed by different things they could do. Maybe it's like, you know, when you're choosing maybe like major in college, like if you're now one of the people who comes with an idea that, oh yeah, I definitely want to study, I don't know, maybe medicine or something. Like if you're now one of those people, sometimes you feel overwhelmed because you have a lot of interests. Maybe you're interested in art, and you're interested in history, and you're interested, I don't know, in esoterics, and you're like, but where do I start? I feel like some of you guys maybe weren't able to fully achieve your like full potential, right? You know, I mean, very few people achieve their full potential, but it's like you feel that you're sort of not where you want to be 100%, and it has to do with there were just too many options. And when I say options, it could be even like life options: to start a family, to date someone, to travel, to go on a spiritual journey, to focus on career, to just rest, you know, and chill. There is no, you know, there is no shame in that either, because we do need to take care of our bodies, right? So there's just been maybe so many options, and sometimes they say, right, too much choice or too many options lead to like no options. So I feel like for some of you that's been the energy. Maybe it's even for some of you it could resonate on the level where you know you are not happy to live in the country or in the city, state where you currently are living. And you are like, well, but where should I go? Should I go here? Should I go there? What's the best option? I'm feeling like that period of sort of like indecisiveness, because Nine of Wands to me here doesn't even look so scared. It's more like, well, do I come forward or do I stay? Should I stay or should I go? That time period of indecisiveness, Nine of Wands to the Two of Pentacles, is going to be over. And I feel like it's going to happen with the Seven of Swords in a sort of sneaky way. Again, Seven of Swords is not always a bad card. I feel like in your case, it has to do with you not necessarily sharing too much of your plans with others, but more like deciding something. I feel like Queen of Wands here, she's not indecisive, right? It's a big change from Nine of Wands energy, where we were sort of like not sure where to go forward, how to go forward. But Queen of Wands here, she knows what she wants, and she's finally claiming it. So maybe you do know that you could be top 5 people in your profession, you know, top, I don't know, whatever, like maybe not top, but maybe one and only of some sort. I have no idea what you're doing. But like with the Queen of Wands, there is something about knowing how do you want to be perceived, sort of like branding, I guess, or something. and going for it, but not sharing much with others. I'm gonna give you this much advice. Again, of course, this is general readings, and everything in life can change, right? Especially things that are in our own hands, like with things we have free will over. But I want to say that if you start whatever this journey, maybe it's a level up journey where you really want to get into your best shape, you want to get into your, I don't know, like get your best clients, you know, like launch that project, rebrand some, like million things. I'm just kind of getting on top of my head things that, you know, I'm most familiar with. Whatever that is, I feel like if you start that journey now, like literally whenever you discover this video, by the time we go into Leo season, because I see Leo season with this card, which is basically end of July and then August, basically by approximately that time, you will see how your life is just in a very different place. Like, you know, that good feeling when you know, like your bills are all paid off, you just, you know, you're renovating the house and like the new business is going great and whatever, or like your current business, whatever it is. It's gonna be great. The only thing is, be careful who you share with, even if it happens to be people closest to you, because I feel like even though people love you, it creates a lot of anxiety when it comes to your intention. However, with the 10 of Cups, I feel like once it does manifest, whatever that ambitious project that you're working on, everybody's going to be happy for you. So you're not hiding something because, oh my God, people are going to get jealous or whatever. But it's more like you're keeping your intention protected so that you could celebrate something once it's there. You know what I mean? It's like, let's not, like, what's the point of saying this while it's still in the works? Let me release the project, you know, let me manifest it, and then we will all celebrate it. There is that kind of energy. Let's keep going with this. Okay, we have here Page of Pentacles. Exactly. For some of you, it's a new financial opportunity, a new beginning, opportunity to study something. King of Cups with Death and Ace of Pentacles. For a lot of you, again, Ace of Wands at the bottom. So I feel like there is this new opportunity where basically with a Page of Pentacles card and then followed by King of Cups to Death and Ace of Pentacles, you're gonna find a way how to express your truest self, your biggest talents in a way that's gonna make you really good money, where it's gonna be like very balanced. Like maybe you're making, let's say, okay money right now, maybe you're okay financially, like maybe you have issues, I don't know, but it feels like there is this process of a transformation, a new idea. You may be also working with a partner. So you could have like a partner who could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like it could be a male, but not necessarily. Maybe it's just a more of a masculine energy you'll be working with. Like could be female or whatever, but more of a masculine energy or identifies as such. I don't know these days. So it's like with King of Cups to Death and Ace of Pentacles, it's sort of like you see how to take your most unique gifts, how to basically do, maybe for some of you, honestly, I'm just gonna say it how it comes out, but it's like for some of you, you're gonna be doing the stuff, the work, or even talking about things that other people are either afraid to talk about or not ready to talk about. Like, you know, even like within the field of psychology, right? There is like different, let's say, jobs, you know, some people are just doing relationships while others are really going out there, you know, focusing on like actual deep trauma, PTSD and stuff like that. I'm not saying you have to do something dark and scary, like, or intense like that, but I'm just getting, you might see something that's either undervalued or a lot of people are now willing to go there. And you are like, it's the reason somehow why, like an alchemist, you're going to be able to see the dark, like take the dark and turn it basically into light, into gold, what alchemists do, into gold, right? And for some of you, it's like a life-changing opportunity. Like with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like it only comes maybe once in a lifetime, maybe twice in a lifetime, I don't know, but it feels like once in a lifetime opportunity. For some of you, again, not financial advice, but I see like you will be purchasing something, could be a real estate property, or it could be investment into something that's seriously undervalued. Excuse me. Maybe not a lot of people are looking there. Maybe it's, again, I'm not saying to go into anything risky, but sometimes like this King of Cups with Death sort of feels to me don't ask me where I got this from, but it sort of means, feels to me as Venus and Scorpio in the fourth house type of energy, or like Venus and Scorpio type of energy. Basically, there is a sense, so you could be Leo rising, by the way, some of you. But basically, the way it feels is that you will be able to take something that's either currently undervalued, or people just don't go there so much, or people, or I don't know, people don't know how to make it work. And you're gonna be like taking it and basically like turning this into like shiny gold, like kind of, I'm trying to think, I'm gonna give like a little bit of, trying to, hold on, let me think about this. Which example should we use here? Like, oh, I don't know why they're showing this, but I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Chocolat with, what's your French actress name? Julia Binoche, I think her name was. You know how in that movie, right, she just travels, right, with her chocolate and stuff, and she goes into this little town, and there is nobody really in that town. People are like super conservative, nobody goes to bakery or whatever, and she opens that place, I think during Lent or something like that, and then suddenly that place is like, you know, super happening, basically. I am not saying that you're opening bakery or anything like that, even though some of you I'm seeing are either baking or cooking something that could be sweet. I don't know where I'm seeing this from. But I'm just getting, you're taking something that was basically sort of, everyone sort of thought, oh, this is dead, it's not going to go anywhere, and you're making something out of it. Again, if it's not about actual purchasing a business property or something like that, it could just be that you're taking stuff, even as an artist, let's say, right? When you go really out there and speak about either certain like really deep issues in the society or certain deep feelings, deep trauma, you kind of like go to where it's dark and a lot of people are scared to look at it, but the way you present it, what you create with it, is what brings a lot of healing to this world. So it could be a situation like that as well. Again, apply it as it resonates. I'm always searching for that balance between too specific and too general, because I can go very specific, but then it will be like one person here, like, oh yeah, that's me, versus, you know, too general, like something like, yes, you will be very rich, you know, $10 million next week. So I don't know. Okay, we have here Devil, we have Four of Cups, we have Eight of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, and we have, ouch, the Three of Cups. For a lot of you, it's interesting energy actually. For a lot of you, as you are gaining this prosperity, this finances, I see you distancing yourself from someone. With the Hermit card, some of you are literally saying, you know what, this summer I want to make my dream life work. I want to make my dream work. This is the summer when I'm finally doing it. I see like you guys are gonna go travel at least for 1 or 2 trips in summer. However, I don't feel like it's the focus for you, because you sort of are, what do you call it? You're sort of fed up putting something for tomorrow. You really want to make it happen now. Something you don't want to put it off for tomorrow. Some of you till September or till August, I'm seeing, like, I feel like something is going to really give fruit and really start manifesting, like you start seeing results in August, like, or Leo season for a lot of you. But then also by September also, I don't know, maybe you're working really hard till September. Maybe there's going to be some summer assignment for some of you. And what I'm seeing is that you might find yourself in a situation where, as you focus on your work and coins, which by the way is going to be probably also like you're really going to feel that energy with like, oh my God, I'm so busy with work. So much is manifesting so fast. I feel like with the Four of Cups, you might be finding yourself where, if let's say somebody's just coming with like temptation, you know, this is literally Devil to the Four of Cups. This is literally basically rejecting temptation. So if somebody is tempting you, I don't know, with like distractions, if you feel like it's not serious when it comes to soulmate and stuff, I feel like honestly you guys are gonna be like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna give in to the temptation, basically. Literally, that's so funny, this combination, because there is a sense here where if it's like there is important things for you now and you're willing to basically be a hermit and work for stuff to manifest. But again, I don't see you also being a hermit, because with the Three of Cups, you will have a community and you will have like people around you. I guess you will be just more selective who you're gonna spend time with. This is something I've been seeing in Scorpio readings recently as well a lot. I also feel like there's Capricorn energy here as well. Some of you might be Capricorn rising, so you're dealing with Capricorn. I feel like with the Devil card, hold on, let me clarify it. I'll take actually a different deck. What is this Devil energy about? Okay, we have here occupation. For some of you, be careful to not become like workaholics, even though, I don't know, I feel like for a lot of you, it's not about being a workaholic, it's about you finally finding something you're passionate about, something no one can take away from you. So maybe it's about your own business. We have here mature woman. Somehow it could be connected to a mature woman in your life. We also have here marriage, main female, and expectation. There might be an expectation that certain relationship or connection of yours needs to go to marriage. So you might be waiting for a proposal for someone. You might also be somehow through this line of work, for those of you who are single, meeting the person you are supposed to marry. I also see with expectation to the main female. Let me see how this works here. I'm getting that honestly, you are raising the bar basically on who has access to you. It has to do something also with mature women in your life. Like I see like women here working together or connected in some way, but I'm not sure what that is. Hold on. It's like, because we're clarifying the Devil card here too. And I'm just getting that there could be, hold on, why is Devil, how is Devil connected to this? Eight of Swords, there is something, oh, I see, okay. Eight of Swords with the Lovers. I have a feeling that for some of you, you might have like sisters, I don't know, mom, like cousins, even nephews, nieces, somehow, but especially females in your family that maybe have a bit of a different journey in life than you are. I mean, it's like very typical usually, like, right? There is always a person who does something different, but also you might be expecting, like maybe they are expecting you to help them in some way, or maybe you yourself have this expectation of yourself to help somebody from your family. There is that with the Eight of Swords, because you really, there is an energy like that's helping you, but you also want to help others. And it's especially towards women, this kind of energy. And with the Lovers card, let me see. With the Lovers card next to the Death card, I feel like there is a very big relationship that also might be coming towards you. I feel like in the months of June, to be honest, for some of you, there is like a relationship manifesting. King of Cups to the Seven of Swords. This is something I've seen in your previous reading. Oh my God. You basically keeping your relationships hidden. You're not telling anyone. So basically you're very secretive in the months of June, even though I don't think you're antisocial, but there is like a part of you that you are not showing to anyone. Why? Because, I don't know, because you're being you. We have here honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I feel like unless someone really invites you somewhere super nice, or you can see that like, this is really quality time, you're going to be less available for just basic dates. I don't know. We also have here, this could be the one you already met, the romantic partner you seek and worth waiting for. What I feel like is that you're in that space where you know that there is like a divine timing, as basic as it sounds, in your love life. But it's like, until then, instead of sort of wasting your time on kind of weird situations, you're willing to focus on your dreams. You're really sort of in that acceptance state, if you are single, that you know what, like I gotta live my life. I don't know if it happens tomorrow, if it happens, you know, like next week, but I gotta live my life. That's what you're saying. Let's keep going with this. I don't know. If you like the longer videos, please give me a thumbs up, because you know, usually whenever I take a break from your readings, there is a lot of messages that want to come through once I restart them. Tell me about your Scorpio's finances. Scorpio finances. We have here, look at this, Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. The only thing is, I do feel like there is a very big inflow coming, but what you have to be careful with is to not burn through it too quickly. My God, look at this, Five of Swords at the bottom, but we have Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords as your cards. Okay, so I'm going to say this, and please really listen to me when I say this. I think you have very big opportunities in terms of making money. The making money part, I feel like, is not going to be of much challenge. It's really you being smart enough also to keep it and cultivate it and reinvest it. And like, even let's say when you have a business, right? You do need to reinvest back. I mean, not going to be giving tax or financial advice, but even from the most basic, like I don't know nothing about this stuff, but even from the most basic perspective that I've learned, in the previous years, especially let's say business owner or whatever, you need to reinvest back into business, because otherwise you will be, paying even higher tax rate or whatever. You hire people, you expand business, you do different things. It's, it's like, from how I understand it, it's perfectly, legal, and you like, and it's basically better rather than just, sort of wasting stuff on stuff or whatever. So there's something about expanding your business that I feel like you're doing. And I also feel there's a big, almost like a portal opportunity for you in the months of June, especially. I was going to say May, but also in the months of June and July to, I don't know what it is for you. It's probably something happening in your personal chart, but you are basically, stepping through some kind of almost like door. Once you go through it, once you start this, once you get that payment, or once you get that credit, like sometimes, right, if you're an actor, once you get that one role, or if you're like a singer, once you have that one hit song, yeah, sure, like, it's not guaranteed you will always be successful, but you'll never be back to where you are. And I feel like for a lot of you this summer, and there's like 33 when I say that number 333, it's never going to be the same. But with Three of Pentacles, you got to build that. They say, like, if you build it, they will come, because you have something very, very valuable. I don't know if it's your talent, something with your investment, something with your knowledge, and it's just a matter of you, like, basically taking the door that's right in front of you and opening it. But of sorts at the bottom represents that it could get competitive. Like, something you're doing could be not even competitive. How to say this? Once you start doing something, even if it's not a popular field, I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh wow, how come I haven't thought of this? 8 of Wands, shoot your shot. 9 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Don't worry about the competition. I feel like the Fool, you're taking a leap of faith. Worrying is not going to help anything. You will be, I feel like, also consciously looking into your own paranoias, fears, phobias, and worries in the months of June especially. I feel like there's going to be some fears that will come up, but instead of sort of letting them stop you as you have done so in the past, you're just gonna be like, you know what, I'm unstoppable. 8 of Wands to 6 of Wands. I know I can be successful. I know I can earn a lot more. I know I can be like the first multi-millionaire, billionaire, whatever in my family. I will manifest it, 7 of Swords. Let me clarify that actually. Yeah, I just get that, with 7 of Swords to the King of Wands, it's a matter of doing things in a smart way. You know how they say street smart, right? Like, it's like you're not as naive as you used to be. And in a way, some of the experiences you've had shaped you in a person who can be this sort of like very smart person. I also see like you will be maybe in a field where you're working like in a feminine team, but there's also, it's either like male dominated industry or there's some kind of important males also that's going to come into that. To be honest, I'm not sure about this, but look at this. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. The path to your success is open now. Look at this, literally death next to the Ace of Pentacles, which is you. And oh my God, this is crazy. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles, death, Ace of Pentacles. This combination came up in one of your previous readings. Basically, I even think it's good for you while you're working on your goals and stuff to start affirming every day, I'm wealthy, I'm successful, I'm living in prosperity, I'm living in my best life, whatever your affirmations are, I'm not going to make them up for you, because look at this, 10 of Pentacles to the Death, to the Ace of Pentacles. You've earned this. Something that's long overdue is going to come in. Anyway, we're going to continue this in the extended, oh my god, 36 minutes. Hope you guys give me a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you want to donate to the channel, the thanks button is down below too. We will continue this in the extended. We'll take a look at specific dates if they're going to come up. We're going to take more oracle messages, more tarot, as you know the drill. Oh, and also something I probably am going to do in this extended, not probably, but I will do now since I said this. We're going to look at your June and July week by week. So let's take the cards now. Let's take the cards for June and July. We have 2 nights. So, ouch. Let's start with June. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go into July. 1, 2, 3, 4 for each week. Overall, what you will achieve in the months of July here, what you need to be cautious of here. Ooh, bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups, definitely something we're going to be celebrate as a Scorpio tribe, hopefully, all together. And anyway, link to the scene is going to be down below. We'll take this and then, of course, more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk soon. Bye.